I'm James, I'm 23, and if you asked me last week who I couldn't stand the most, it would have been Macy, 20. We worked in the same building, always running into each other, and every time we did, sparks flew. But not the good kind. She thought I was arrogant, I thought she was stubborn. Honestly, we couldn't be in the same room for 5 minutes without an argument breaking out. Then came the night everything changed. I was heading home late, tired, suit jacket over my shoulder, when I saw Macy walking into the elevator. Of course, fate decided I'd be stuck riding with her. The doors shut, and before we even hit the lobby, the whole thing jolted to a stop. Lights flickered, elevator stuck. Just the two of us. At first, we did what we always do, argue. She blamed me for jinxing it. I told her she talks too much. But as the minutes ticked by and the silence settled in, something strange happened. We started talking, really talking. She told me about her dream of starting a fashion line, how people underestimate her. I admitted that most of my confidence is really me trying not to look like I'm falling apart. Part 2. An hour passed. Then another. The air grew warmer, the space tighter, and suddenly, it didn't feel like I was trapped with my enemy anymore. It felt like I was getting to know someone I should have seen differently from the start. There was this moment. She laughed at something I said, not a mocking laugh, but a real one, soft and genuine. And I swear I'd never heard anything better. My chest felt tight in a way I didn't hate. By the 2-hour mark, we were sitting side by side on the floor, shoulders brushing. I caught myself staring at her more than once. She noticed, smirked, and said, "What? You finally realizing I'm not so bad?" I didn't answer, but she could read it in my face. Then, right around the 2-minute 20 mark of that night, yeah, I was counting in my head, she leaned a little closer. I did too, and before I knew it, we kissed. Just once soft, like testing the waters. And suddenly, the world outside the elevator didn't matter. Part 3. By the time the maintenance crew pried those doors open hours later, we weren't enemies anymore. We walked out together, her hand in mine, both of us pretending like nothing had changed, even though everything had. Now we're inseparable. The people who used to roll their eyes at our fights can't believe it. We went from rivals to something much more. Funny how it works. The elevator was supposed to bring us down, but instead, it lifted us up into something I never thought I'd find. So yeah, Macy went from the woman I swore I couldn't stand to the woman I never want to let go of.